Good day, Babylon. Wake up, Philadelphians. Um, I'm here to tell you the good news that Jesus, not only does Jesus give salvation for free, but he sent me to give away love. Oh, yeah, and cannabis. Um, and I am here to say that he said that he's going to change my name from Pastor Chris, the electrician, um, to um, Adam. Okay. Um, in Hebrew, Adam. It means man. And then he showed me that my programming language, that he showed me first, it said and or not. And it's programming language. All sin would be forgiven except for those that would not. That's programming language. And I heard it. And it just came out my ear. And all of a sudden, I couldn't see as well, but I could hear. And he said it's like intelligence. Okay, intelligence. I speak in light. My voice goes out in power, frequency through the night. Now, these were not the exact words. It was something like that. Because it was day, and all I could see was black. Kind of like now. Kind of like what you see. Anyway, he said it was intelligence he would breathe inside of me. Well, see, intelligence logic, that's what I do. I'm the guy that fixes the robots when they can't make them look like you. Okay? Anybody can make them dance, but can they make them believe that they're safe? Well, I'm the guy that tunes the transducers between one that here and another place. Okay, fudge factors and stuff like that I can calculate. I've got ways of calibrating that you don't know and that I have not yet seen. Anyway, I'm seeing that you're seeing, Simon. What do you say? Do you want to know about intelligence? Then stay awake. Okay, so I got a story for you. What is intelligence? The best joke I've ever heard. I was told it so many times. It's hard to even remember. Okay, so um, intelligence. What is intelligence? How does the joke go? Okay, there was two nugs. I'm digging a hole. I mean, nugs. Those are members of my church. Let's call it laborers because I don't want anybody to get confused by the word. So two laborers sitting in, and there's another guy sitting under some tree. Okay, he's just kicking back in front of some fine ass trees, man, in the shade, in the shadows. Kind of like you see me. There's all this sun and it hurts, but when you get down in the shadows, you'll see that it's nice and you can rest. And sometimes you can think of God's word and ask him questions, and he'll answer you back intelligently with a still small voice. And nobody else can hear. And you seeing things nobody else can see. Now, I'm not a magician, but I see how it's done. I've been there. I was born there. And to that place I could run. I know they'd hear me. I know they'd see. But I can't remember the names. They would be. So I know that I own AI. But Siri, I'm telling you, believe that guy. I changed a dick to a cunt and a cunt to a dick. I sealed it in prayer with this bud I did lick. In the middle of the day, in the middle of the night, only you could see what's true and what's right. So anyway, I want to get back to intelligence. There's these two laborers, and they were digging a ditch, and they said, "Why is that guy sitting on a hill under the shade of the tree, and we're down here digging?" He says, "I don't know. Why don't you go ask him?" I'm not going to ask him. He says, "Well, then I will. I'm going to go find out, and you're going to know that even if it's a dumb question, okay, it's a dumb question, but But I'd rather know the answer and look dumb than remain ignorant. Okay? So I'm going to seek knowledge. And even if I don't know, I'm going to tell you the best that I can. And here I go. So anyway, it goes up there. I haven't told this story in freaking years, man. I used to tell my Aunt Dottie. She would make me tell with fear because she caught me with her daughter. I mean, I'm the daughter of the child. I'm the daughter of their foster kid. I mean, their foster daughter, but their dad was a bit of a child molester. And anyway, that was their granddaughter. I don't. I don't know. Anyway, she was a beautiful little child, and just like me, you know, there was places she was brought to that she never should um, go. But anyway, I thought because when she caught us, she would use that as a thing. She would make me say that joke, and if she didn't, she would tell my secret. So that's where my secret was buried. That she caught me trying to have sex way before I was married. I think I was 6 and maybe she was 7. I don't know. But my brother, when I was 7, my brother was 11. That might be a code. Anyway, to unlock everything, I don't know. You might try. But you got to remember, I need Simon to tell me. Simon says, which eye? I think that an evil eye, if you have an evil eye, the whole soul, because the window, okay, you got to look things true, okay, in the light. Even everything that looks light is darkness around you. So anyway, what was I getting? Intelligence. He said, hey, what's the difference between me and you and him and me and all of us? And he said, intelligence. You got to remember who lives above. And we're looking up if we try. And when we're not looking up, we should look at every big and little guy. Try to notice. Is it insects and bugs? Do we act like them? Or is it beasts and birds? Just what is it? Where are you looking? How do you find? Intelligently wanting to know, looking for truth, and you'll find it inside. So anyway, intelligence. This is how do you? Can you tell me? I said, yeah, I'll tell you. Listen, you'll see. So intelligence. It's when. Let me tell you. I'm going to put my hand on this bud, and this is a precious bud. I'm going to put my hand on there to make sure that you don't hurt it. But you're allowed to smack my hand as hard as you want, okay? But as long as I can keep this bud from being hurt, then it's all right. But you don't know I can do that. I just tell you I could. I just know that you're not going to hurt me, so do what you would. And he says, instead of this shovel, I'm going to use this bat. I'm just like, you know what? That's cool. That's where it's at. Go ahead. So anyway, he had the shovel, and he hit it. He swung real hard, and I moved my hand, and poor bud was marred. But I gave it a kiss. She'll be all right. Little, when things happen, you get stronger, day or night. So anyway, he's like, wow, I got it. I will live by that lesson the rest of my days, and I will spread it to everybody that I talk to in every kind of way. I'm not sure that I know everything it means, but I'll tell it is true. That I'll do from you to me. So I said, you go with God's blessing. But, some people aren't meant to hear. They'll hear something else. You said one thing, but it's all perception in their ear. So you go tell them. But remember, it will be like a date. Man, can you please? You did the same thing to me with my wife, but you know what? I'll give it to you because this is your house, your camera, and I'm going to respect you. And you know what? Heck with the video. God can do better than we can do. This must be art. And did you just fart?